Huh? Oh.
Hello! Today we thought we'd just play a few records.
So we pick a record that we want to play, and then we click on our loading arm and press the loading button to load it onto the record player. There we go. And then we just press the play button and it will start the record playing. Now this build didn't quite work out exactly as we had hoped when we started it. There are a few limitations, but we thought it was still a fun little concept and worth sharing. First limitation is, well, the redstone's a little bit bigger than we hoped. Up round the sides here we've got stuff for the animation, and then down the middle selects each one of the records to play. And we've got this little hopper timer affair on the end, which is something we had to add because of some of the limitations of playing music. Now, as you probably know, there's two ways in the game to play records. You can use a jukebox. Problem with the jukebox, as you all know, it can't be remotely controlled with redstone, so it wasn't really an option for this build. And that leaves us with the play sound option. Now, using the play sound option, we can start any record playing we want, and that's great, but we initially wanted to be able to start a record playing, and if we didn't like it we could click the button again like so, and then that would unload the record and we could swap it out, put a different record in, and then play that record. Unfortunately with the play sound you can't stop sound playing once you've started it, so we've got these hopper timers down on the end of each one of the tracks, and what they do is when a record starts playing, each one of those timers is set to the same time as the record, so the record will keep playing away, and then when it gets to the end of the timer and the music stops, it will unload the record in the same way that it loaded it, and then you can just take the record out of the loading arm and pop something else in if you so desire.
The way this works is we have an armor stand over here on our loading arm, which is where we put the record that we want to play. Then when we press this button here, it runs a line of test4 commands for all of the different records. When it identifies the record, it runs the loading animation and summons another armor stand with the appropriate record on a custom player head inside the chest. It also selects the associated play sound for that record so that it is ready to play. Then, when we press this button, it starts the player head spinning and the animation to move the needle in place, and starts playing the selected play sound and starts the timer for the appropriate length of time.
So that was our record player. It's a shame we couldn't get all of the function into it that we'd hoped to get when we started building it, but it was still a fun little concept and we hope you enjoyed it anyway. As always, thank you very much for watching and we hope to see you next time.